Hi, I'm Dr. Kay Sweetser from University of Georgia, and I've been working all day here with my research team getting a paper ready for the AEJMC conference coming up, and the deadline's in about 10 or so days. So let's go ahead and take a peek in here and see what's going on as my research team continues to work.
You can remember all your old recital pieces, and I can't.
But I always made sure that all my kids did.
So here we are with Dr. Ruthann Lariscy. Go ahead. Hi.
Hello.
We have Kristin English, Dr. Spencer Tinkham,
Good afternoon.
and Carl Bishop, another
Hello.
doctoral student. Dr. Lariscy, tell me a little bit about what this paper is that we've been working on all day long.
Sure. Well, we've really been trying to look at how the individual characteristic need for cognition relates to how we evaluate political candidates with regard to race and gender. And a few things stimulated this interesting paper. Certainly the current presidential primary, Democratic primary, got us interested in seeing how people would use race and gender, how those would factor into their evaluations of candidates. And so, I mean, that's, I would say, would you agree with me, Carl, that that's kind of your interest in this is, and you came to me, and that's where we kind of got this whole thing kicked off, and trying to figure out a way to really look at gender and race, you know. And so anyway, we set up an experiment. You want to talk about the experiment itself?
So we set up an experiment involving a pretest which measured the need for cognition, and we exposed, based on the need for cognition, assigned participants to one of five conditions: a control group, a group in which the students were exposed to a black male, one in which they were exposed to a black female, a white male, and a white female, and asked them, after they viewed the images along with a message which was an announcement for candidacy, asked them to evaluate the candidates on a number of criteria. And so what we're looking for then are the relationship between the need for cognition and the evaluation on those criteria.
Excellent. Now, Kristin, if I could ask you a quick question here. We've been working here all day. Tell us a little bit about what the research journey is like for a doctoral student.
The research journey is definitely long and hard. We've had a long day of sitting in front of a computer, staring at the same set of numbers, trying to squeeze out of it an answer to these lovely research questions that we've posed. And oftentimes we get a very happy response, and we find significant things. And as with today, we just end in frustration and try to regroup at a later time.
Excellent. And Dr. Tinkham, you have been pulled into this whole mess because you are our statistical genius, and we are welcoming you on board as an author as well. So how do you feel about the collaboration that happens here at Grady?
Oh, I think it's exciting every time. And occasionally I get cold chills going down my back when I see a beautiful data pattern, and I almost had that happen to me today. So it hasn't been a totally frustrating day.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you very much, and continue to look out for our research.